Hello viewers, welcome to the YouTube channel Lex Consilium Foundation. I am Major General Neelendra Kumar in the playlist Going Strong. Now the playlist Going Strong, as you are aware, shows you interaction with eminent persons above the age of 80 who are still active, and by being active it means that they are doing something for the society, community or for the nation. It's a great privilege for me, an honor to be speaking to Justice MN Venkatachalaiah. Before him, you have heard a few retired judges on this channel. There has been Justice Madan Lokur, you heard Justice Abhay Oka, Justice B.A. Khan, who was the Chief Justice in Kashmir, and you have heard eminent lawyers also like Mr. Fali Nariman, Mr. Raju Ramachandran and very many others. But it's a matter for me to be speaking to the Bhishma Pitama of Indian legal landscape, and who is now running into 97th year. Now, Justice MN Venkatachalaiah, 25th Chief Justice of India. He held that office from February 93 to October 1994, and later on he was conferred the distinction, the honor of Padma Vibhushan. And it was no coincidence that a person who values ethics, the value system so much, and the Padma Vibhushan was conferred on him by another person from the same thing, and that was Professor APJ Kalam. Now, welcome, sir. I am grateful to you for having agreed to speak to me. And the first question I'll ask you is that recently there was a talk, and Chief Justice Suryakant also remarked on the International Women's Day, expressing his views with regard to inadequate representation of women in higher judiciary. And it was then discussed, and Times of India, Indian Express, very many papers also carried stories on this. Now, how, according to you, this issue can be tackled so that we see increasingly more women as judges?
Thank you. You have raised a very, very important aspect of administrative justice in the country. Let me tell you, there are about 1,500 law colleges in the country. About 800 of them are recognized ones in the sense higher tier of judicial education. A number of colleges which are not recognized are in the process of being recognized and were not so prominent. The student proportion in the colleges in this country, in the law colleges, surprisingly and satisfactorily, 50% are girls. 50% of the student strength are girls. But when it comes to a question of the proportion of the girl students passing out of the college coming into the profession, there's a sharp drop. That figure in the college, the student population ratio between boys and girls in the colleges will not translate itself into the proportion among the professionals.
Yes, who come for practice.
Women in the legal profession constitute hardly 15%, while the proportion in the colleges is almost 50%. And when it comes to a question of judiciary, the subordinate judiciary, their representation is almost, among the judges serving in the subordinate judiciary, percentage of women is about 35%, one third. Nowhere near one half
yes,
they represent in the colleges. In the High Court, there is hardly 15% of them in the High Court. It's a serious issue, not an issue which is of any mere statistical analysis. It goes much deeper into the very core of the vitality of the system itself. Unless there is a good incentive for the women lawyers to stick to the profession through the initial days are always hard. At that time, for a period of 3 years or 5 years, and on some basis of selection, sizable section of the legal profession concerning women, they must be supported financially for a period of say 3 to 5 years. That will attract some good ladies who can become
To
good lawyers.
survive the initial years financially. Yes.
It's very important. Broader issue of women's empowerment. This also becomes a matter for academic debate.
Yes.
Must
Without
be-
any seriousness to implement it.
It is possible, simply possible by one stroke that at least some good deserving lady candidates who enter the legal profession for say a period of 3 to 5 years get some financial support.
I think it's a very valid and practical
Otherwise-
step. Yes.
Their representation still is very poor.
Yes. Continue. I think now that you have expressed this, I hope that authorities to be they pay attention to this and this is carried forward.